So people know Georgia, but they primarily think of, I'm going to assume they're like me, they think of Atlanta, right?
Mm.
Byron isn't a place they've probably heard of before. So tell us a little bit about, I don't know which one of you wants to take the market side of things, but tell me a little bit about the Byron, Georgia area. Like, why is it a place that people are moving to? What's driving the economy? Just a little bit about kind of about the area so that people can get kind of familiar with it before we dive in too much farther.
Okay. And just for the record, I may be on top on the screen, but she's the boss. Just so
Well,
we're
since you
clear.
said that, do you want to start and then I can kind of chime in where it's needed?
Yeah, I can start. So Byron is a hidden gem. People may not have heard of the city of Byron, but they've definitely heard of the city of Warner Robins, which we border. It's about 10 to 15 minutes away from Warner's Robins Air Force Base in Warner Robins, which has a huge population of not only military personnel but also civilians who are local who work on the base, who are always looking for, rentals or changing addresses for whatever reason. Um, as far as the area, we're about, I would say, 45 minutes from McDonough, which is an up and coming city in Henry County, but it's getting pretty expensive, and people are looking to, sprawl out and look for more, I guess, calmer, less populated areas that still have the same amenities as a McDonough. Also, we're about an hour outside of Atlanta and the airport. So accessibility is right there if there's ever a need to go into the city. In the area, though, as far as the economy goes, like I said, the base, you have Atrium Health, you have Mercer University, you have Boeing. There's a lot of economic opportunity in the area as well. But Byron sits in the middle of Warner Robins, Macon, Kathleen, Bonaire, all up and coming cities. So I think it's best to get in now before everybody finds out. Shh.
Yes. So
So
definitely a good area. But also, I just wanted to add, it's also, I mean, we're right in the middle of Georgia, right? So, like you said, an hour and a half up to Atlanta, you get 2, 3 hours to the beach, 3, 4 hours to Florida. You're close to everything, the city, the mountains, the beach, everything.
yeah, so let's talk about, you mentioned, thank you for about the making the Warner Robins, but where y'all are building, a lot of times people think, oh well, there's land, right? So it must be way out there. Are y'all in like Byron proper where you are 10, 15 minutes away, or are y'all outside of that where you're building and so you're farther away? Because a lot of times people think, oh, they're building a community, they must have bought land that's 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away from that.
No, so we used to, at a previous place I worked, we would call those F communities, which stands for far out. No, we're actually in Byron proper. We're in
Hmm.
Houston County, which has, a lot of benefits, namely low tax rates, and great school systems. So we're in Byron proper, and like I said, we border on a few different cities that are all in Houston County. So no, not far out at all. If you want, you can get the city feel, but if you want, you can get the rural feel as well. We're situated right in the middle where you have access to
Hmm.
both. So we serve any lifestyle that a person, a renter, a buyer would want to have, and we're accessible to all of it.
Okay.
We're right
And
there.